Hello everybody and welcome to Bevier Hall, talking about the soft drink industry, losing the fizz. The US soft drink manufacturing industry includes about 250 companies with combined annual revenue of about $43 billion. In recent years, it has been shown that people who regularly drink soda have been shown to be at greater risk of several negative health conditions. And as a result, the US soft drink industry has reported declining sales for the last 11 years. We conducted a 5 forces analysis to further analyze the strategic threats that the soft drink industry is facing. Entry barriers are moderate. Difficulty lies not in entering the market, but in staying in the market and building up brand loyalty. Rivalry is only a moderate threat, as most of the market is shared between Coca-Cola and PepsiCo, and both companies are well aware of their brand uniqueness and try to cultivate this brand uniqueness in a certain lifestyle attached to it, instead of entering into a price war. Buyers are seen as a moderate force. They have a certain brand loyalty, and even big retailers such as Walmart need to have Coca-Cola and Pepsi in their shelves. Substitutes is the weakest force. There are a lot of substitutes for CSDs, like water, juices, or teas. Due to health concerns over carbonated soft drinks, consumer preferences have changed away from them and into healthier alternatives like water or juice. Suppliers do not have much bargaining power, as most of the ingredients used to produce CSDs are commodities, so this can be seen as a strong force. As an end result, we can see that the soft drink industry is a medium profitable industry, with substitutes being the weakest, and so the pivotal force.
Strategic challenge number 1, political effects. The tax man cometh and regulation looms. Politicians increasingly see as a sin tax on sugary and artificial sweetened drinks as a new source of revenue. New taxes are being justified as a way to increase incentive to consume fewer beverages that may cause public health to decline. New York City attempted to ban soda drinks served in sizes larger than 16 ounces in 2012, and the state Supreme Court struck down that ban in 2014. San Francisco has added ballot measures to tax sugary drinks, and Berkeley, California became the first U.S. city to successfully implement a tax on sugary drinks. Philadelphia is currently planning a tax on sugary drinks. In 2014, Mexico became the first nation to implement a tax on sugary drinks, and the UK is planning the same in 2018. A study conducted by the Cancer Research UK and UK Health Forum found that a 20% tax on sugary drinks will decrease consumption by 16%. In the UK alone, this would save the National Health Service £10 million by 2025. Many schools have removed sodas from vending machines, including the First Lady's Healthy Lunch School program. Cola companies are under an increasing threat of decreased demand and consumption because of these new taxes. Cola companies will have to come up with new products and invest in new market segments to avoid future loss of sales. Cola companies might be forced by regulation to change ingredients in some of the products to comply with the new USDA or other national standards. And changing ingredients could be a strategic problem because it could affect the taste and damage the brand of the company.
On strategy, the political and social cultural environments are threatening Coca-Cola's core products that generate the bulk of the company's revenues. After evidence establishing a link between consumption of sugary soft drinks to the obesity epidemic, advocates started comparing the soft drink industry to the tobacco industry. Public health advocates seeking a reduction in obesity rates are becoming more vocal, as well as a wary public of the harms of soft drinks. Anecdotal evidence show household consumption of soft drinks is declining. In conclusion, the political threat has increased in response to the socio-cultural movement seeking policy response to control obesity rates and its causes.
So is it time for a strategy change? In recent years, consumers have been gravitating to alternative beverages such as energy drinks, juices, and bottled waters, which has been evidenced in the large growth in the sales of energy drinks from 2003 to 2014. And Coca-Cola themselves saw a large jump in the third quarter of 2015 in their non-carbonated beverages sector, which grew 6% globally, led by an 11% growth in bottled water sales. So, navigating the waters. Water might be the wave of the future. Bottled water has been the leading growth industry in the beverage market for the past 2 decades. And from 2009 to 2014, the volume of carbonated bottled water sold in the US had increased by 56.4%. There is very little brand loyalty in the bottled water world, though, and the largest sellers are currently generic or store brands. So there's opportunity there to capitalize on a variety of flavor options. In addition, the premium bottled water market is also on the rise, as evidenced by Perrier and San Pellegrino demonstrating solid single-digit growth in the first half of 2015.
As Shannon noted, water is just water, and there's not a lot of consumer loyalty or brand loyalty. There's a lot of choices, some of which is tap water, which is free. But it's not all bad. As consumers look for healthier choices, they also are looking for new options, and both Coke and Pepsi are unveiling new innovative products to meet this demand. So this year, Pepsi is debuting a new sparkling Aquafina flavored waters, and Coke is rolling out sparkling Smart Water. Both companies also offer flavor enhancer water drops, and we think that continued innovation in this health sector is going to be important for both companies. Of course, as bottled water gains market share, environmental and regulatory challenges are likely to be a growing challenge. The manufacture of bottled water uses millions of barrels of oil annually, and not many of those bottles are actually recycled. A proposed bottled water plant in Oregon was rejected by voters earlier this year, and a ski town of Squaw Valley has banned the sale of plastic water bottles in its town. And in conclusion, new strategic threats that face the cola industry include growing consumer demand for more health-conscious products. This means reduced demand for soda products, as well as an increasingly challenging regulatory landscape. The cola industry needs to continue to branch out into new markets to reach new customers. This would include water, juice, tea, and energy drinks. Supplement existing products with alternatives, with changed ingredients such as Coke Zero, Pepsi One, or Dr. Pepper 10. And change marketing strategy to attract health-conscious consumers. Finally, we think that continuing to beef up their lobbying efforts to reduce the number of new excise taxes and regulations will be important to the soda industry moving forward. That concludes our presentation. Thank you so much from Bevier Hall.